This is about Universal Design for Learning intervention research with Peggy King Sears. Universal Design for Learning is about multiple and flexible ways that content is represented, that students engage in learning the content, and that students express what they know. The research question is, do students with and without disabilities learn similarly when teachers' business as usual differentiation techniques are used compared to Universal Design for Learning techniques? The desired participants are middle school content teachers who teach students with disabilities and are already effective with differentiating instruction. They can be co-teachers, but co-teaching is not being studied. Also, students with and without disabilities in middle school content classes, all of whom will receive the UDL intervention. The research design is a comparison versus UDL treatment and a counterbalanced research design. That is, we randomly assign teachers to begin with either comparison instruction or UDL treatment. For the UDL treatment, the teachers will collaborate with the researchers to individualize UDL for students with IEPs. The teachers instruct students on one unit, that is 3 to 5 days of instruction, using business as usual, and another unit using UDL. The instruments which are to be developed after grade level, subject, and unit content are identified is a pre-test per unit, post-test per unit that can also be used by teachers as a unit quiz grade, maintenance test per unit, again can be used as a unit quiz grade, social validity questionnaire, and interview post-UDL intervention with the teachers. The time frame is to first look at, in December, that's the recruitment, targeting schools and teachers. Narrow down to one content area if possible. Recruitment, talk with teachers to target units for business as usual and UDL, and acquire education-informed consent. In January, that's the time to acquire parent-informed consent, collaborate with teachers to determine UDL individualized interventions, prepare teachers to implement UDL intervention, acquire student assents, and acquire pretest. In February-March, there's a 2-week period where the first week either business as usual or UDL is implemented with students, and then the next week it's flipped, it's reversed. At the end of each of those weeks, there would be a post-test on that previous week's instructional content. Then after both weeks of intervention have gone by, you acquire social validity from students, interview with teachers, and maintenance test a couple of weeks after the last post-test from students. Roughly, it could look like this, where January into the first week of February is our pre-study activities. Then for 2 weeks in February, the study is conducted with week 1, business as usual, then week 2 would be UDL, and then the post-study activities are the end of February to the beginning of March. Or if you look at the green timeline, February 5th to March 1st could be the pre-study activities, March to March 15th, study activities, and there, week 1 is UDL, week 2 is business as usual, and then the rest of March, post-study activities. If interested in this research, please contact Dr. Peggy King Sears at George Mason University.